Reading for Sag. Sag loves a little travel, a little wanderlust. That would be Sag and massaging Africa. Go out there and find yourself, and let's see what's going on with you. First card to come up, Knight of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords reversed. I want to speak to this card a little bit. For some reason, I'm having a problem with it. I've restarted 3 times. And I want to say, Sag, I think it's because this is a bit of a warning. You are feeling unlucky in love because you're overthinking it, maybe. This is racing mind to a degree where you're not able to focus at all this month. It's like ADD, ADHD. This is, you're all over the place when it comes to love. Maybe not really even focusing on it as much as you sort of have speeding thoughts about it. Like, where would my life be if I were with this person? Why am I here in this restaurant with that person? I mean, it's just like scattered thoughts. That's what's coming to me. Nothing really culminating here. This is just like raciness of the mind. So this needs to be, this mental acuity that you have as a natural gift needs to be refocused. And maybe that's why I'm having a hard time with this card, because it feels so frenetic. It's just really calming the mind. So perhaps you need to do a little bit of meditation. Just calm down a little bit. Let's see what we get. What's the second card? Okay, yep, that makes sense. So focus. And for some reason, we're talking about focus this month. Although we're doing a love reading, focus seems to be very important. And also, if you are not searching for the perfect partner right now, but you're just out there because you think you should be, of course communication is a challenge, because you don't really know why you're out there dating, doing what you're doing. You're just sort of all over the place. And if that doesn't make sense to you because you're in a relationship, watch your rising and your moon sign. But really what I'm hearing is that you're just accepting any offer just to go. And you need to have a reason to go. And if you have a reason to go, the communication will flow much better. And you'll be able to find the love that you're looking for because you know what you're looking for. And so if that makes any sense whatsoever. Wanderlust. Well, of course, that's Sag. So go. You want to just go, experience everything. You can't really. We only really have a certain amount of time. And so focus. King of Swords comes up for you. This came up for Aries, only in the upright. Okay. So this is a gentleman. So we have 2 swords here, 2 sword males in the inverse. I have to think about that for a minute because, and that's funny that I should say think about it, because this is the card of the intellectual. And my sign is Gemini, so I am an air sign. I get this combination here. So Sag, there's an unexpected person showing up this month. Could be a lawyer. Could be a lawyer. He's not in the upright, which might mean that in the past there have been a few dings and dents that have occurred along the way, maybe because you're a little careless. Offers are coming and going. You're not within relationship. You're not really thinking about who you align yourself with. You just go, you accept every offer. You wonder why the arrows of love aren't hitting you, which is the target. You're not feeling it. You And this is, again, this is for our Sagittarius who are looking for love in relationship. Something's going to unexpectedly show up. And I just feel for some reason as if this is a result, this person is a result of this sort of unfocused energy. Really what you want to do is you want to turn this around, and you want to move forward, but with more direction and focus. And once you turn that one around, you can turn this one around, which has been described as the arrows of love, but it's also communication, and feeling as if that energy that you're putting out there, the resumes almost, and I'm going to say, you know, like shoot a bunch of resumes out, a bunch of emails out. Just make sure that you're more focused in terms of what you want to get out of this. Hunt, search. Okay, so now we have the King of Swords reversed. I do feel like he could be turned around. It seems as if he's showing up reversed. He's got something going on. So what comes to mind for me is that there's like status, esteem, something like that. He feels like that he's been disrespected. And if he feels that way, he may show up reversed, looking for evidence that proves to him that this will never work. Let's see what comes up. What is coming up for you in the last position? Another male. Another man. Got men everywhere. Okay, so if you're female, if you're single, if you're watching, Knight of Pentacles shows up. So there's a bit of like feeling as if you're like stuck in a rut here. This would be someone who doesn't like to move very fast. Very, maybe overly practical, overly frugal when it comes to sharing their time with you now. There's resistance. Now, this, for you single girls out there, can be turned around. I do believe that this is describing one person, but two aspects of their personality. And so this person is very analytical, very practical, wants a relationship that feels like it is moving forward, but not too quickly. So this is a pentacle. So that means this is the slowest moving knight. This shows up in the beginning, which is the quickest moving knight. Could describe just the environment, the taste, the tone, the taste and tone of the relationship. It's kind of all over the place, kind of chaotic, doesn't really make a lot of sense. At the end, what do we have? We have this like resistance, this kind of, I'm not sure that I want this, I'm going to push back, I'm interested, but I'm not moving forward right now until you figure out what you want. So hearing a lot of that, and if you do have someone who's showing up unexpectedly, and they are critical and looking for faults within the relationship, know that you can turn that around just by focusing on what you want and communicating that out. And once you do that, this entire reading will turn around. Now, if you're already in a relationship, I'm going to go back once again to that. If you're already in relationship, all of this applies to you. You just need to focus and communicate. And you are a fire sign, Sag, so you like to go, you like to have fun. I mean, fun is really, really important to you. But in order to get what you want, you need to understand your cause. And within relationships, sometimes it's not just about warm, fuzzy feelings. Sometimes it's about understanding what it is that you need to feel safe, secure, happy, what you need in relationship to meet your specific needs. And that is your cause, meeting your needs. And we all have to have our needs met. We want to have our needs met. Do we have to have our needs met? Sometimes in order to feel happy. And the only way to communicate that out is to know what they are and to get a hold of monkey mind. Monkey mind is really what hounds most of us. It's just crazy sometimes that, you know, when you think about it, you think, oh my gosh, how many thoughts do I have during the day? And who's up there anyway? It's kind of crazy. You can control that. And once you do, you can control that through a lot of disciplines. Meditation, of course, is number one. A nice long walk. Take a yoga class. What I do when I'm feeling like I'm all over and scattered sometimes is I just put things in order. Just clean the house, scrub the toilet. There's zen in doing the dishes. Put yourself in a state of mind where you can focus out and really hit your target, which is the person, the relationship that you want. Even in an existing relationship, you have to do the same. You have to do the work. You have to focus. You have to communicate. You have to put it out there. That's all you have to do, Sag. Just show up, and show up with your mind as a whole. Not, woo, you can do it. I am so happy that you showed up, Sag. Thank you very much. I will be here next month. Sorry I missed last month. I have this injury, and now it's affected my neck as well, and so that's been a bit of a problem. And just pray for me. I will totally recover, but it's just been a long road. I appreciate you showing up. Please watch Ava once again. She does the headliner readings. They're really fun. And you can get her counsel card. You can also get a private and personal reading. AvaTrudyVirtualtarot.com. Love ya. Mwah.